Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. A wonderful day here in the Philippines. It's cloudy skies. It's actually pretty nice outside. We have rain coming in. It'll probably be here in the next 15-20 minutes. It has been raining a little bit every day, which is fantastic. It's fine. We're in the rainy season. It's going to rain every day. And so I'm outside. I had to throw some trash away. We cleaned up the blessing house today. We moved some stuff over to the new cabinets. Got it all cleaned up and looking pretty good. It's actually everything is looking pretty good. So today I want to talk about family. How important family is here in the Philippines. That's something that I get asked quite a few times is, how's your family? How they treat you? Are they treat you well? Are you well? Or is your relationship good with your family members, the brothers and sisters, mom and pop, grandma, grandpa? And from what I figured out here, it's pretty good. It's U.S. family oriented. They're family oriented here. Everybody, believe it or not, they do care about you. They do give me respect. I get quite a bit of respect. I mean, when I walk in the room, children sit in a chair and the whole house will be full, but they give me a chair. Sometimes I say it's okay. I'll stand. I'll sit on the sidewalk. There's always little benches on the sidewalk. But there's always this wonderful feeling whenever I'm around Ruth's family. They make me very welcome, and I have a warm feeling. Not everybody has that, and I just want to say that. I know they don't. I know a lot of people really don't get to know the brothers and sisters. A lot of them work in OFW. A lot of people are in and out of the country, and there's a lot of things going on. And I think really what you have to do is, a lot of times you find a wonderful lady, and maybe family may or may not agree with you on everything that you're taught that you have, or you take them to a place maybe they're not agreeable with, and they want to be with them all the time, and you'll have that quite a bit. You just have to work things out. You just have to get with the family and work things out with them. I asked Ruth all these questions before we got together. Are you going to be okay? If I decided to move to Dumaguete, you're going to be okay if I move to Dumaguete? Yeah, how's family going to be? Family going to be excited if we decide to move to Duma? She says, family will be fine. And because that was my initial choice when I first hit the boots on the ground here, was moved to Dumaguete. Heard a lot of wonderful things, and it's a great place to live, and so that's one of my things that I wanted to do, and scoot over there. We were actually thinking Boracay or Palawan. Ruth did not want to live close to the ocean because of the storms and things like that, so we looked at that, and I understand that, man. I'm from Florida, so been in Florida for 30 years, and seen the storms come through, been through some was really horrible, yeah. So it's not something that I want to go through here. I don't want to lose things here. I want to be in a place. So we looked at inland here, and we looked around, and we thought about it. And I said, well, I want to live in cooler temperatures. Then we realized, well, you give up a few things. So you have to make a choice. And what I mean by that is you can give up a few things if you live in cooler. You're going to be up in the mountains. It's going to be a waste for you to travel to get sometimes to an area, a city, to get food and things like that. You may have to travel an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to get food. And what I mean by that stores can be hard to get to. Well, we were looking at Larega, and that was the thing. It's an hour and a half from here, and that was the thing. Is get to town, it's an hour and a half. Well, coming out of the mountains, sometimes you have landslides and blockages and roads blocked and this and that and this and that. So we really took a look at a lot of that. But the reason why I'm saying that now is because sometimes people ask me the question is, how is it there where you live in Mindinao? What kind of environment are you living under? Is it good, bad? What's going on there? So Mindinao's where I live is a good place. It's safe, secure. There was a time back in the day. It was a little difficult. You can't really go into that. I won't go into that. There were times a little difficult back in the day. But in the last And what I mean difficulty, it was kind of hard to get around. Some areas you're not allowed, I wouldn't, there's some mountain areas I wouldn't even go up in, going from point A to point B. So we had to kind of do that. But dependent upon a family knows everybody and everything. And so I was really dependent upon my family, and they take care of me. I have something, a need. They found out I was sick last year with typhoid. And I tell you, it was probably, Ruth just sent a message out that I went to the doctor and I was sick. And nobody knew I was sick because I kept it quiet. They knew I was quiet, and I sat in there, and I was just not feeling well. And so she sent word out to the family that I had typhoid. And they were here. Support, food, whatever I needed. If I needed something, I needed medicine, and I did. Even though we got medicine I needed, but there was a particular prescription we could not get, so they took care of it, So I can't beat my family. They built, in fact, this house I'm standing on right now, they built this house. Ruth's family did. And I can't beat it, and I'm sure not going to complain about anything and everything. They do a great job. They've been there for me. Not everybody has that, and I understand that. But I'm saying what it is, if you're coming to the Philippines, make sure you find a environment that's good for you. You can't choose the family, but you have to sometimes just make it clear with your wonderful lady in the beginning. Say, is it going to be okay? They're going to accept me? Am I going to be accepted in the family? Am I going to be the only foreigner in the family? Are there other foreigners in the family? Or is it going to cause any problems down the road? And so that's some questions you need to ask in the beginning. When you talk, and she's going to ask you the same thing. Are you going to have a problem if my family's over here all the time? Are you going to have a problem if my family comes and says, hey, we want to come over, we want to do this and that? And I don't have any problem at all for anybody coming over at any time. In fact, I'm always happy to have people come over. I enjoy having people over. It's fun and exciting, and it gives you family. It's just family, and I don't mind it. I go over their house, and same thing. So it's the same. I really enjoy myself around the family, and hopefully they enjoy themselves around me. I think they do. We all cut up a lot. We tease each other, and we have a good time. So that's a big plus there. But having a good family around you is an important factor and a key. Now, a lot of times you're going to say, well, Tom, I can't choose. I have a wonderful girlfriend, but the family don't like me, or family I'm not getting along with. Sometimes it's a lot of times communication. A lot of times maybe they don't understand. Maybe you can ask your wife or girlfriend to help me get through this with the family, and help me communicate with the family, help me sit down and talk to them, and maybe they can understand where I'm coming from, or have some type of idea on what I need to do to make us close. A lot of families have this thing that they want to be with a foreigner. They want to learn. They want to talk. They want to learn about USA or New Zealand or UK or Australia or Italy or France or any of those places. So it makes a difference sometimes if you just open up the family and let them ask you any question. And I told them, I said, guys, I'm here. Ask me any question you want. Anytime you want to ask me, just ask me the question. And they did. And I said, anytime you want to ask me anytime. A year from now, 5 months from now. And they all love that. And what I mean by that is they'll ask me a question. Hey, Tom, I hear there's visas and this, that, and this, that, and this, that, or questions. And, hey, you mean they really have this type of alligator there in Florida, or they have this, that? So, they'll ask me those questions. Or I'm thinking about ordering something from eBay. Do you think I can do that? Stuff like that. And so, a lot of times, the family does really help. During this time that we're in, this time we're struggling in this particular honey badger situation, I say family plays a key factor. Not only that, but think about it this way. What if you can't get rice? What if you can't get canned goods? Or what if you can't get particular food and you're out with the family? Well, you go to the neighbor, this, that, and there, maybe they're short. But the family will always be there for you, no matter what. And I have to say this, no matter what, if the sisters or someone in a lot of the families are fighting, or the brothers, or husband and wife, and this, that, and another, when a time of need and calamity, they come together. They let it lay. They can let it lay. If somebody's mad at someone, it's okay. They may not speak to each other, or they come in the same house. But they let the lying dog lay. They don't bring it up. They don't start anything. They don't do this. They don't do that. They keep their mouths shut and they go on. Because in times of calamity and trouble, that's exactly probably the best thing in the world to do. So I'm saying is, if you have family out there and you may not get along with them, or there may be a situation or this, that, and the other, just take the time and get to know the family. Get to know who they are. Get to know if there's any problem, you might need to do that, because they may have a place you get rice that you're out of rice. They may know someone and get it, and they're out in town. We're finding in our area right now, there's a lot of things you just can't get. It's because of shipping coming in and keeping up with the need. It's not that it's not available. It's just that keeping up with the need, because everybody goes and buys. It's like, I remember being in the supermarket business, storm coming in, snowstorm coming in, everybody in the world's coming in the store. And why is everybody coming to the store? Because snowstorm's coming, and so they buy enough stuff for 2-3 weeks, because they don't know how long they're going to be in the snow. Well, and that's true, because we're in Tennessee, and a lot of times things can be shut down for a week or two or a few days, and you can't get to the store, and you can't get the things that you want, so you stock up on it. It's the same scenario here. So we're actually finding ourselves in that particular situation. And I was thinking about this today, because how important family is. We sometimes think that family is, okay and fine, and they come around all the time, this, that, and other. My family is, wonderful. I mean, I don't have any problem. They come around, they have a good time, we have a good time. I go over their house. I just show up at their house. Before you know it, I'm hungry. They'll fix me something. They give me coffee. If I want coffee, they do the same here. They want coffee, they go in there and help themselves. I don't care. It's family. That's what families do. Somebody wants to eat something out of the fridge, grab it and eat it. I don't care. We'll go get more. But that's my attitude. It's always been like that all my life. Don't worry about that small stuff, because that's all small stuff. It's all, to me, it's food, things like, eat all you want. I don't care. You want to eat the whole pie, eat the whole pie. Saying, I'm not going to die if I don't have a piece of pie. But that's what happens. And so a lot of people that, they come over all the time, they eat. But you know what? I don't have that. People come over to my house, I want them to eat. I want people to come to my house, because I go over to their house and they take care of me. So I'm just saying, I want to tell how important family is. And I want to thank everybody for always coming on our channel. I want to thank everybody for always spending the time to watch your videos. And I want to thank everybody for always hitting the like button or dislike button or commenting, and I really appreciate that. Because doing videos is really hard. You're not going to please everybody all the time. You're going to please some of the people some of the time. And people may not say, okay, I don't want to listen to that today. It's fine. But maybe 6 months down the road, you might want to listen to it. I have a lot of videos that I've had up for a long time, and I think we're probably running about 930 or 950 videos, and a lot of them get a lot of views, a lot of them don't. There's probably a lot of them just don't really get that many views at all. When I say that many views, whatever it is, and it's okay. But down the road, I was looking at a video that when I first put it out last 2017, got 100, 200 views, 300 views. Today alone, I've gotten 10 questions on it. It's about family. On that one channel, on that one video I did, it's about family. Or you have any problems? How do you find your family? How do you do this? And I said, really? And that video really got 100, 200, 300 views. And I just happened to look at it. It's at, 15, 16,000 views. And they all came in the last 2 months, 3 months. And where people are sitting at home and they're thinking about things, and it happens to pop up. And it was recommended, I guess. So YouTube is it's a marathon. YouTube is a marathon. You can't put a video up thinking you're going to get 10,000, 20,000 views on it in the first, 5 minutes or 10 hours or 10 weeks or 10 months. It's just tough. But I want to thank everybody. I've been rambling here. This video's 15 minutes. So thank you so much. I'm going to get wet probably. I know it's 5:30. It's actually 4:30, I'm sorry. And guess what time it is? It's coffee time. 4:30 every day we go in the house and we have a cup of coffee. We may have two. Then we'll have a little snack with it, just something light before dinner. Thank you. God bless everybody, and thank you so much.